What if we told you that your interpretation of a wagging tail might be barking up the wrong tree? Let's set the scene. You and your furry pal are chilling together, and they start wagging their tail. You'd think, oh, how adorable, they must be bursting with joy, right? But what if their tail wagging was their secret code, their cryptic message to you, and you missed the memo? Well, no worries, because in today's video, we're gonna uncover the truth behind this secret canine Morse code. So here are 5 secrets behind what your dog's tail wagging really means. Number 1. They've got a case of the jitters. If you've ever witnessed your pup wagging their tail at the vet's office, then you know exactly what we're talking about. Sure, some doggos actually enjoy their vet visits, and if your pup falls into this category, consider yourself blessed by the canine deities. But when most dogs find themselves at the vets, surrounded by strange smells and even stranger-looking humans in white coats, they're likely far from being happy. It's probably like being dropped into an alien invasion movie where the aliens are armed with stethoscopes instead of laser guns. In these nerve-wracking situations, their tail wags are a far cry from their usual tail twirls. They're hesitant, lackluster, and look like a half-hearted attempt at enthusiasm. And if your precious pooch is dishing out these lackluster tail wags, they're likely feeling nervous or anxious. So provide them some extra comfort with a gentle ear scratch and a few sweet words of encouragement. Number 2. They're treating lightly. Imagine your fur balls just lying there when suddenly they get up and their tails shooting up higher than Mount Everest. It's like a flagpole at full mast, signaling to the world, hey, I got my eyes on something. Yep, when that tail reaches for the stars, it's a surefire sign that your pup is alert and on a mission to solve the great mystery of what's happening around them. And it's not just the tail standing tall that gives away their super sleuthing state of mind either. Check for wide alert eyes scanning for surroundings and ears that perk up like satellite dishes, tuned into every sound wave in the vicinity. When you witness this magnificent display of heightened alertness and caution, just know that they've unleashed their inner Sherlock Bones. So grab your magnifying glass and become their trusty sidekick on this thrilling adventure. Number 3. They're feeling bold or even aggressive. Adding to the previous point, when your dog's tail reaches for the sky like a majestic skyscraper, they're not just being alert. It's also their way of saying, this is my turf and I'm in charge. And it's not just a visual statement, it's a scent message too. Raising their tail up high releases more of their scent from their behinds, announcing their arrival. So when you see your pooch when their tail arched over their back and wiggling rapidly, you know they mean business. And this behavior can sometimes be a sign of aggression, so don't take it lightly. This is why people at times report that a dog was wagging their tail right before a not-so-friendly encounter. So let's not fall into that trap. Number 4. They're showing the white flag. Now you may ask, what if instead of that tail soaring high like a superhero cape, your pup decides to bring it down low? When that tail takes a downward turn, they're basically just saying they come in peace. It's a doggy sign language for, I surrender, take it easy on me. But sometimes your furry friend can take it even further by tucking their tails between their legs. This shows that they are afraid and are asking not to be hurt. It's their way of curling up into their protective ball like a cinnamon roll seeking shelter. And we're all familiar with this image of dogs who've been told off by their owner looking very apologetic and guilty. Despite their humble displays, their tail might still be doing a little waggy dance, so don't get a scared dog confused for a happy one. Respect their boundaries and approach them with care. Number 5. They are on cloud 9. Now we did say there are different meanings behind those tail twirls, but hear me out, the usual assumption isn't always wrong. Because sometimes, pure joy is exactly what a tail wag is expressing. So when your pup is in a positive emotional state, like seeing you or doing things they love, their tail goes into full-on party mode. And if that tail is wagging like there's no tomorrow, they're probably bouncing off the walls with excitement. But here's the real pro tip. Pay attention to their body language. When happiness is coursing through their veins, their body relaxes, their face softens, and their whole being turns into a wiggling party of pure joy. So when you witness that tail wagging extravaganza, remember that your four-legged pal is tapping into their inner happiness and excitement. And guess what? You too are invited to join the celebration. Remember, your dog is not fluent in human language, so they can't just waltz up and spill their hearts out to you. It's up to you to decode the subtle cues they give, like their wagging tail. So have you ever seen your dog wag their tail for any of the reasons we mentioned? Leave a comment below to let us know. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.